Okay, it's about to get even more crazy, guys. The women's leaderboard. I'm going to put someone else at the top. I am. I'm going to put Tia in second place. I'm not going to flinch. My eggs are burning. I flinched. What is up, you sexy beasts? I thought this morning I'll show you my go-to breakfast, and that is the triple stack. So you have 3 pieces of toast, 3 eggs. You go one, and then the third one you cut in half. Cut the third one in half. Put 1 half on there, 1 half on here. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, and you go stack. And the third piece on top. Little squeeze. Good to go. What's up, Misty Moo? Hello. Hello, girl. Say hi to the vlog. I mean, look at that. Triple stack. So good. This is pretty much my routine every morning. Make my triple stack, open up YouTube, and catch up. Now, this morning, while I had my first coffee, I watched a 25 CrossFit Mayhem video on Victoria Campos. They did a day in the life of Victoria Campos. So if you want to get to know Vicky better, go and watch that video on CrossFit Mayhem. I only really watch 2 types of content: CrossFit content and then like videography or photography content. So while I eat, I'm gonna watch some Peter McKinnon. He's probably my biggest inspiration when it comes to video and photo creation. What a life. What a life, eh? I feel like I've been neglecting this beautiful outdoor gym lately just because I'm so excited about how the garage gym is coming together. But today, we're back out here, the sun's out, and I'm feeling good. We got some back squatties and some front squats on the cards. I don't know about you guys, but I just love putting my knee sleeves over the top of track pants when I squat. It's just the way I like it. And tell you guys what, I have been extremely disciplined lately with my mobility. Pretty much doing my Wattproof mobility app 15 minutes every single day. I do start, especially before squatting, I start with my calf stretches on the wedge. I do a minute on each calf, and then I do my 15 minutes of Wattproof mobility. And what I love about this app is that you can actually type in the movement you're about to do, and the mobility work that it spits out will be specific to that movement. So getting my mobility done here, and Chippy, man, what a nuisance, eh? Just won't leave me alone. Oh no, boy. Oh. No, Chip. No. Chippy, no. Why do you ruin everything? Oh, so good. This will be my favorite stretch at the moment. A bit of cross leg, internal rotation. Just really gets a lower back going. Yes, I still love you. I still love you, boy. Squatting has been feeling a bit funky, to be honest, since the marathon, especially through the hammies. I'm not sure how to describe the feeling, but the hammies just feel yuck. That's probably the best word. So on the cards today, we have a set of 10 and then 3 sets of 8. So 4 sets in total, and the weight is increasing. My goal with these squats today is going to be to not pause after every single rep. I normally do that for some reason, but I want to keep the tension and the rhythm going. So as soon as I get full extension, I want to drop straight back down to my squat. And then obviously just focusing on getting the best position I can get into. It's never great for me on squatting, but trying to keep the torso upright, trying to get the heels down, all that good stuff. Oh, it started raining out of nowhere. Mate, got 1, One last set left, and it's pouring with rain. We'll get out there and do it. We'll get out there and do it in the rain. Oh, I was meant to go 117 and a half, but all my incremental plates are in the garage. I was like, let's go 120. Okay, let's go inside. There you go. That's the exact reason why I have an outdoor gym and an indoor gym. We're gonna finish off the session here in the garage. I've got some front squats, 4 sets of 5, increasing weight. I think what I might do for the next little while is turn my front squat work into pause front squats. My biggest struggle in CrossFit is front squatting, and therefore squat cleaning. So I think doing some pause work might be good. So all the front squat work that gets prescribed through my programming, I'm going to turn into 3-second pause reps. Maybe drop the weight down a bit, obviously. So let's get it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's rough. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Time for a nap. See these boxes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes full of LSKD gear. All of this is coming with me to Madison just to give out, just to be Christmas. If you're gonna be in Madison for the games, you have to find me and get some free stuff. Got all sorts, man. Got some great singlets, some tights for the ladies, some shorts for the boys, t-shirts for the boys, more t-shirts, some, oh, easy on, some tote bags, blue, white, black, even little bucket hats. Look at the state of that. You need a bit of that at the game. So guys, bottom line is I'm gonna have a lot of free stuff to give away. I'm gonna be in Madison early from the 29th of July, and I'll be at all the local CrossFit boxes, and just keep an eye on my Instagram. Keep an eye on my Instagram, and I'll let you know where I am, and we'll meet up, and you can just take the stuff off my hands that I'm gonna be carrying around. But hey, today, I'm gonna get in early on the old predictions. I love these videos, eh? The prediction videos, who is gonna podium at the CrossFit Games. And I'm telling you right now, my predictions are gonna be a little bit different, okay? It's not gonna be what's expected. It's not gonna be what every other person says. It's gonna be a little bit different, and it'll be a good mix of analytics, but probably more so heart, you know? We spoke about the non-tangible qualities that you can kind of draw on when you make these predictions in my last video, and I'm definitely going to do that. You know, a bit of proximity bias, a bit of heart. So let's get into it. Let's start with the men. I believe this is not controversial. I believe Justin Medeiros is going to be a repeat winner. I just think at his age, compared to someone like Brent Fikowski, a Pat Vellner, a Noah Olsen, those boys are all in their early 30s. I just feel like they've been in the game so long, and the margin for improvement gets less and less, you know, whereas Justin, I feel like he's still got a lot more room to improve being a younger athlete, and he's very much on that kind of path. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Justin Medeiros is going to be the winner, just based on winning last year, winning the Rogue Invitational, and obviously a great performance at semi-finals, taking the win at the Syndicate Crown. But here's where it gets a bit more controversial perhaps. My second place pick. I believe the second place person on the podium this year is going to be none other than Noah Olsen. Noah Olsen. And let me explain. Before you pull out your hair and break the screen, let me explain. Okay, first of all, look at this photo. Okay, I'll pop the photo on the screen right now. But Noah is looking, oh my goodness. Look at this. He is looking thick and fit. But that's not the main reason. Let's look at Noah's performances over the last 5 years, from 2017 through to 2021. 2017, 4th place. 2018, 6th place. 2019, you'll remember this, 2nd place to Matt Fraser. He was leading the entire weekend basically, and then Matt passed him on the last day. 2020, that was at the ranch. He qualified in the top 5 that went, and he finished 4th in 2020. And then last year, he had one of his worst finishes in 10th place. You know, a slightly off year, still gets 10th place. So, hasn't been outside of the top 10 in the last 5 years, and he's had that 2nd place finish as well. Now compare that to Pat and Brent's journey. Pat had a 3rd place finish in 2017, a 2nd place finish in 2018, a 16th in 2019, a 9th in 2020. Now in 2020 we had 2 stages to the games. We had stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 1 was online, and then stage 2 was the 5 people at the ranch. But nevertheless, in that stage 1 he finished 9th in the online portion of the games. And then obviously last year had that 2nd place finish. And then let's look at Brent. In 2017, Brent finished 2nd. In 2018, he finished 4th. In 2019, 23rd. That was the year we got cut early. In 2020, again with the online portion of the games, he got 15th. And then last year, he got a 3rd. So if we take the last 5 years of placements for those 3 guys, we add up their placings and divide it by 5 years, it will give us an average placing. Noah's average placing over the last 5 years is 5.2, Pat's is 6.4, and Brent's is 9.4. So Noah has a better average finish over the last 5 years than both those guys. So I guess there's a bit of analytics to go on, but more than that, Noah's a buddy of mine and I've got a soft spot in my heart for him, and I know that last year he had a rough year at the games, so I don't believe that last year is a good reflection of where he's at. And just looking at the way he's looking physically at the moment and sounding when I watch his videos and the way he's talking, I feel like we could have Noah at his best this year. So taking all of that into account, especially that 2nd place finish in 2019, and then I just feel like out of those 3 boys, Noah is the most athletic, most naturally gifted athlete. So if all 3 of them worked equally hard and smart, I feel like Noah would come out on top just because he's more naturally gifted. Okay, hope you're still with me. Noah in 2nd. My 3rd place pick is going to be Pat Vellner, and it pains me to say that because I really want Patty to win the CrossFit Games. I do, but I feel like he's going to come 3rd, and then Brent in 4th. Okay, it's about to get even more crazy, guys. The women's leaderboard. Obviously, everyone is saying Tia-Clair Toomey for the win. I'm going to put someone else at the top. I am. I'm going to put Tia in 2nd place. In 1st place, I'm going to put Cara Saunders. Don't laugh at me just yet. Cara Saunders, okay? Let's run through her history, starting at 2015. 2015, 5th place. 2016, 7th place. 2017, 2nd place, behind Tia, 2 points. 2 points behind Tia in 2017. 2018, 4th place. 2019, she took a break. She had little Scotty. She had Bubs. 2020, in the online portion of the games, she came 7th, only 3 points out from qualifying. And it's my belief that if she qualified in the top 5 and went to the ranch to compete with those top 5, the history of our sport could have looked very different, in my opinion. I was with her at that online stage. I documented that, and yeah, I mean, she was just coming back, after a year off, and she was just, again, on this kind of trajectory. Last year, not only did she get COVID, but it was actually a fairly emotional thing for Cara to leave her family behind, travel to the United States, knowing that she had to come back and quarantine for 2 weeks by herself. It was going to be a lot of time away from the family for the very first time. So in my mind, back in 2017, 2018, we had a Cara Saunders who, in my opinion, was performing at a level that a Tia-Clair Toomey was performing at. Coming 2nd, only 2 points behind her in 2017. Then she obviously decided to have a baby in 2019. And for her then to come back the very next season, 2020, and finish 7th, only narrowly missing out by 3 points to make it to the actual in-person games at the ranch. And then last year to me is a write-off. So I feel like we haven't seen the best of Cara post-baby. And I know that she is the best she's ever been. And like I said in my last video, I think experience at the CrossFit Games or results at the CrossFit Games speaks a lot louder than results at the Open, quarterfinals and semi-final level, just purely because how different of a beast the Games is. And Cara has an incredible record at the CrossFit Games. Her worst finish being 7th. Last year she obviously pulled out. But other than that, it's like 5th, 2nd, 4th. She's been in top 5 multiple times. And again, like I said before, there's going to be proximity bias and a bit of heartstrings that come into this decision. But I wanted to say something different to everyone else. But I genuinely believe that Cara has more determination, grit, and mental strength than any athlete in the field. She's already in the States weeks before the CrossFit Games. She has her little tribe with her. Scotty and Matt are there with her. She's training at Mayhem. She's got that support and that crew. So I feel like she is just set up for the greatest year yet. And therefore, I'm going to go for the upset prediction. Cara Saunders, it's just such a fairy tale story. You know, she's had so many setbacks and so many obstacles, and I just feel like this would be the story of the century. Cara Saunders coming back and winning the CrossFit Games. So that's my prediction, okay? Tia, obviously in 2nd place then. We don't have to talk about her much. 3rd place, Mel O'Brien. 7th place in her rookie year. 1 year working with the guru, Matt Fraser. HWPO team. Young up and coming, just so much room for improvement. The ceiling, who knows where the ceiling is with this girl. And again, if you watch her training, I can just feel the amount of pain that she's enduring and taking on. I feel like there's not many athletes that can hurt as much as Mel O'Brien, and that is something that's really important when it comes to CrossFit Games. And then in the 4th place, Laura Horvath. Obviously we spoke about her in the last video, perhaps being the greatest challenger to Tia, but after taking a look at the whole picture and really putting some thought into this, that is where I think the cards will fall. So those are my predictions, a little bit different, and I'd love to hear your comments down below. Not only your comments, but your predictions. Let me know what you think. Hey team, stay sexy, keep roaring love, and I'll see you on Friday. Mwah.